Shazad Motoring Middle East, and this is the Volkswagen Beetle. It's the new bug. We've only just got it now in the Middle East. Check it out. I rather like it. It's got a lower, sleeker, more ground-hugging look about it. They've tried to man it up, let's be honest. That's what they've done to this car, but not without losing the touches that really identified it as a Beetle. I like the way the fender and the wheel arch and the side panels here join. This is, I mean, who does fenders like that anymore? If you can, I know this is a bit warped on this GoPro image that I'm showing you, but I don't know if you can make out, but there just seems to be a slight curve in the side profile there, which is again is a bit reminiscent of the original Beetle. Also these things here, which are really not necessary for any other purpose other than they look cool and they will remind you again of the original Beetle, so they work quite well. Looking back here again, lots of little touches, lot of little nice little aspects of the car that remind you of the original Beetle, including this big whale tail spoiler on here. There's pretty much a table on the back there, but it's kind of nice. I like it. Open the boot from the badge. We'll show you inside the boot. I don't know if you can make that out, but it's reasonably spacious. There you have split folding rear seats as well, and you can little sneak peek inside as well. So not too bad at all. It's a hatchback, about a hatchback sort of space that you would expect to get. So let's get inside the car because it's a bit hot outside. Before I do that, let me just show you the rear seats. You can have a look at that. Yeah, about good enough for a couple of children, perhaps adults that push the leg room's a bit tight, foot space is a bit tight. They do have Isofix anchor points in the back there. I like this little grab handle there. That's very retro. Talking of retro, have a look at the door pocket. It has an elasticated thing there. Tough old thing. Nice little touch. Gladly, thankfully, they haven't put window winders in, so that's probably a good thing. Starter button here for this car. Instrument panel, as you can see. Quite, again, another retro touch to the way that they've done this. Massive fuel gauge there. I've never seen anything as big as that. Controls on the steering wheel. At this control you can scroll through the information that you have on the instrument panel. That's the coolant temperature. This is the only place you'll get it. I'll tell you why in a minute. I'll show you a bit more about that. Consumption showing 12.5. I've been getting about 13, 14, but then I've probably been driving it a bit hard. Range 300 on just over half a tank. Back to the speed, and you can scroll sideways as well, in audio, your navigation, settings, etc, etc. I like this color-coded panel on the inside. You have plenty of little spaces here, central armrest which can be moved, but it's got little box inside, tray there, couple of cup holders including this ashtray type thing, a little space down there. Down there you can see an aux inlet. No USBs, however. No USBs. However, this thing, I'm really confused about this because I can't connect my phone to this, not by Bluetooth anyway, even though it's supposed to have these settings, and it does some way say it's got Bluetooth audio, but I actually don't think it's got Bluetooth, but it's got sat nav. This car has got heated seats and climate control. Why doesn't it have Bluetooth? Goodness sakes, come on. Bluetooth should be standard in cars these days. Glove box down here. Here's where you have a connector. And this is your connector. They have their own Volkswagen Audi plug there rather than a USB, and then you have to get these adapters. That's for the old iPhone, that's for the new iPhone. But come on, Audi, Volkswagen, can you just put USB slots in these cars? Hopefully in this vicinity, not in the glove box, because making people buy your adapters is not a great idea. I do like this, again, like the old Beetle. And look at the detail that's gone into that little handle. That's lovely. I do like that. That's a really nice touch. Not much space in there, but don't forget there's an airbag behind this as well. So, but it's nice. I like the way they've done that. Up here you have 3 gauges here. You got your turbo bar thing, and you got your oil temperature. So again, I'm saying there's no engine temperature thing, but there is an oil temperature thing. And in the middle here you have a clock. I think it's a clock, but actually it seems to be a stopwatch. So why do you have a stopwatch in a Volkswagen Beetle? Well, I tell you what, because this thing is effectively, it's got a 2-liter TSI engine, which puts out 210 horsepower. driven through a 6-speed dual clutch transmission. That's a DSG there. This is actually the last GTI. This is the previous generation GTI. Okay, it's built on a Jetta platform, but that's the performance that you're getting. You're getting a GTI performance. And it handles so much better. It drives so much better. It's actually a fun little car to throw around. It's actually really enjoyable to drive. On top of that, it's got character, it's got charisma. You get out of the car, it puts a smile on your face. Other people smiling at the car, they're enjoying the car. I think it's very color sensitive. I think, you know, you can change the color and make it more suitable to you. But I probably wouldn't have it in the yellow, but I could imagine it in a blue or a dark green, or maybe a graphite grey with black stripes. That'd be quite cool. But you know, people like this car. Taxi driver gave me away in Dubai. Can you imagine? Now here's the thing. This thing starts from 99,900. The old GTI was 115,000 dirhams. This is 99,900. This is actually pretty good value if you think about it, and I think it knocks one or two other rivals off the planet. Definitely one to check out. Definitely one to go and have a look at. Full review on motoringme.com. Thanks.